Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Navy, the strong style nerd, strong style cinephile, and wow, shocking news. Ruby Rose is done as Batwoman, so let's geek about that for a scant few minutes. Now, it was reported yesterday that indeed Ruby Rose is not returning for Batwoman Season 2. Season 2 of Batwoman is returning. We found that out. We found out also that, according to the CW top guy, Mark Pedowitz, that the next crossover is not going to be big as Crisis on Infinite Earths, because it can't be. It's not going to be bigger. It's going to be smaller, kind of dialed down, much like the very first crossover was, where it was just 2 hours. It was Flash and then Arrow. This one is supposed to be, at this point, Superman and Lois and Batwoman. And then we find out Ruby Rose is leaving the show. And of course she posted a, heartfelt, hard decision, blah, 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 blah. And then a report came out just as I was sat down to record this that it wasn't 100% her call to leave the show. And thinking about reasons, and part of it was like it was her attitude or something, that she wasn't 100% happy to be there, so they felt it was just in the best interest of all parties to just part ways. And I can see that, because you don't want somebody going through the motions who doesn't want to be there, especially when it comes to just acting and productions, and there's just certain emotions and energy and all that kind of stuff you got to pull to perform a character. And if they don't want to do it, then why do you want them there? I have experience with working on sets with people who don't want to be there, and trust me, it shows through the performance that they don't want to be there. It shows, and it's best to part ways. So that's what they have done. Now, I was a fan of Ruby Rose when she was cast in the role. I know when she got cast, there was this big backlash about it, about her not exactly looking like the character in comics, or there's some backlash from some of the groups that she's representing, that she wasn't gay enough, or she just didn't fit these certain mold stereotypes that both LGBT groups had for her. The idea of Ruby Rose, or not Ruby Rose, Kate Kane in Batwoman, and even ideas that the straight community had for, the actress who needed to portray Kate Kane as this character. So it was just, we've all seen how toxic the community can be, especially with social media and stuff. She was getting barraged, berated, this and that, and still she persevered, took on the role, took on all that flack, also took on some of the positives from it. Now, we also know that the ratings for Batwoman haven't always been the best, so there was it was up in the air as to whether or not they would get a second season. Now, they got a second season. Will they get a third season? Who knows? Unless things turn around drastically, I don't think they will. Will an influx of a new actress lead to better ratings for season 2? Who knows? Remains to be seen. Then you find, of course, you had Ruby Rose nearly paralyzed in an accident on set and a stunt gone wrong, which is why she was pulled back from doing a lot of her own stunts. As this production went on, she had to get emergency surgery for 2 herniated discs because of the accident. So could that have led to a change in her attitude on set? I can certainly see that. And of course, there was a crew member on set who was almost paralyzed. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but they were seriously hurt on set. So it's like, was the production snake bit? Could that have changed her attitude with being on it? This is just weird, kind of unprecedented for a lead actor to ditch their show after the first season. Just gotta wait to see more reports that come out to kind of see some of the reasons. I guess not reports, because I think everybody's gonna be tight-lipped about it, because they're not gonna want to just crap talk the other party, ideally. But maybe somewhere down the line we will find out what really went down, the whole story, because we find out eventually that Brandon Routh and his wife leaving Legends of Tomorrow, Cordy Ford, wasn't entirely their call. It wasn't exactly handled the best. So maybe we'll find out eventually that what really happened with Ruby Rose exiting Batwoman. It's crazy, it's shocking news. Season 2 is going to come, but we're going to have a new Batwoman. So who do you think it's going to be? Those are some of my thoughts on it. Man, it's crazy. Craziness. What do you guys have to think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me. Social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. And just, wow, new Batwoman. Let us geek.